Yes, so D&D. Last session, you guys, having successfully defeated the cult in air quotes, and having Tristan being knighted, you guys chilled in the city for a bit, met up with Tristan's family, with Eleanor, Robert, and Alistair. You then went shopping, built a hat that can explode, and went to a fancy concert where Tristan, you were invited to speak with Alder Ravengard, a famous person in the city for, saving it when it was torn into the Nine Hells. He was speaking to you about the Shadow King and the Death Knights and all that hippity haps when the assassins came, and two of you were nearly killed, but Reed and Sang showed up in the nick of time and chased down the last guy across the rooftops of the city, and that is where we'll pick up. We'll pick up straight from there. Sang and Reed, you guys have an unconscious person on the rooftop.
All right.
Can
Any
I punch
idea
him in
how
the
we
back
get
of the
him
head?
down?
No,
Sure. He's already unconscious, but sure.
Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want to give him brain damage.
Too late.
I'll,
No take backsies.
How we gonna get him
kick
down?
in the rib.
I mean,
know.
the roofs aren't like that. They're like your standard sort of two-story buildings.
Can I message
Well, we can't just
Dayla
drop him
and
off
tell
the
him
roof.
where we are?
I mean, I can.
Message. Yeah, message would be you'd be out of range of message by now. But daylight, you can see them from the window.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just wave at them and be like, "We got him"?
You wouldn't be able to see him, but he can see you.
Oh, well, I'll just like,
Can we shout for some guard or something? Maybe they can help.
no, not. We don't want the guards. We want to interrogate him first before the guards come.
Well, how are we gonna get him off the roof?
We'll drag him.
Do you have Featherfall by any chance?
No, I've got polymorph. I could carry him over there.
Wasn't what I was thinking, but that could work. I mean, that would also draw a lot of attention.
What else
Yeah.
have you got? Have you got any other spells?
I could. Oh shit! Where's my character sheet? Where's it gone?
Is there anyone
Can't we
around?
just drag him from rooftop to rooftop? Because like daylight
Sure.
was.
Is there anyone else around? Can I see?
Like the streets below you are quite packed. It's like the middle of the day, so
Yeah, we probably
this is-
shouldn't use Bixby's hand.
and this is a bustling city.
Yeah, let's just. Can we like drag him to a quieter part of the city, like across the rooftops?
I
we
mean,
just drag him to a quiet part of a roof and then hope that the others find us. Just can't they come to us?
they could, but it's
Or we could just.
you
interrogate him there.
don't know that they're going to.
Hmm.
Where's the
Can I
tavern?
spell
Like,
it- can I say
whereabouts are we
ascending
and
spell?
whereabouts the tavern?
You guys would be
Can you
like
move
very.
this guy off the map?
Yeah,
He's coming right.
I'll move this guy for a minute. So you guys were at the High Hall.
Hmm.
He broke out of like this window around here, so you'd probably be around here.
Oh, so we're literally like miles away from the tavern.
Yeah, your tavern is like here somewhere.
Can I
29
send
feet
a?
away.
Can I do a sending spell?
Yeah, you can cast sending.
I'll send it to. Well. I'll send it to Dayla, and say essentially, we've jumped out the high hall window and we're now sort of northeast, 2 blocks over from the high hall. Come and find us, please. We need help carrying this fella.
Okay. Do I? Can I respond or like?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So, yeah, I can see you from up here. I'll get the rest of the people up here to head down to where you guys are. And then
Cool. Thanks.
do that.
Oh wait, no, I can't say anything. All right, I'll just give a thumbs up.
Guess we just chill until some other people turn up then.
Yeah, whistle. So, how are you?
I'm alright. How about you?
How are you, Zhao?
Yeah, I'm good.
Not being funny, can you change your name? Because we had a guy in a group called Shan, and you're called Sang, and I always get the names muddled up.
No, I'm
can
not
I just
gonna-
call you? Can I call you Zhao instead?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, do you want a nickname?
No.
What about Zhao Pao?
No. Definitely not.
What about Mr.
Just no.
Zhao? Oh,
Mister.
Mr. Zhao.
Definitely not.
Even though you're a lady.
That's offensive.
Oh. What about
just gonna-
Shiver Me Timbers?
No.
Can I just be what about until like they
Yeah,
arrive?
yeah, yeah. So people up top, what are you doing? At this point, Tristan, I remember you just gave your some of your healing to Alda,
Yes.
who was very grateful. The two of you,
How grateful.
you know, just the standard amount. 6 out of 10. The two of you exit the booth where you were and go over to the window by Daylar. Ulfgar has just finished coming up the stairs at this point as well.
We dwarves are natural sprinters. So did they
All-
get?
all the-
dangerous over level ground.
Did they...
Alda will turn to you, Daylar, and say, "What happened? Where did the last man go?"
He jumped off the balcony, but 2 of our members followed after him, and they've now knocked him unconscious and captured him on that roof over there. So we're gonna head down there now.
He nods. Says, "Good. Well, leave it to you then, Tristan."
All right. Let's get down there then. Let's go. Have you got feather
We're
fall?
gonna
Daylar?
jump out the window.
You could jump out the window because Daylar's got feather
You
fall.
got feather fall, Daylar.
I mean, yeah, we could, I guess.
Should we just jump out the window then?
Yep, I imagine Ulfgar would lift his hammer in the air and go, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all."
What's Mary
Sounds like
Poppins? Is that some
exactly what-
is that some like dwarvish fairy tale?
Hey,
Probably.
yeah, everyone would know the fable of Mary Poppins.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Well, it's
Official
It's an
D&D lore now.
it's not the kind of story the paladins would tell you.
Oh. So you
so
can't
yeah.
you can't learn this power from a paladin.
Mary Poppins wanted to control death itself. So yeah, you guys leap out of the window. You don't have
Mary
to cast.
Poppins be the final boss.
You don't have to cast Featherfall straight away. If you do, it'll be a long fall.
Yeah, I'll just wait till we're like
Yeah, like
closer.
close to the top, close
Yeah.
to the bottom even.
You just see this paladin jumping out the window.
Yeah. Paladin, Daylar, and a heavily armored dwarf plummeting out of a window.
Plane.
At this point, there's been a few
Paladin.
people jumping out of this window, so there's quite a crowd has gathered as well. And they're like, "There's some more of them."
Do a flip.
Yeah, but you guys cast Featherfall and slowly land on the ground. On the ground, everybody around starts clapping. Like,
Do they land on their feet or do they just like force splat on the ground?
You can land on your feet. You don't land on the roof though. You do land on.
All right.
So you're now, you're at the bottom.
Okay.
Control paladin business.
You're on the streets.
Okay. I'll just like dust myself off. Right.
From what?
From the imaginary dust. You know, I'm awkward. I'm awkwardly
All
dusting
the
myself
air
off.
that you
All that air.
went
Yes,
Yeah.
it's quite. You know, got my dignity back. All right. Where are they? Where they at?
You don't see them
Don't
from where
I
you
see them?
currently are.
You would have seen them as we were coming down.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
you would know roughly. Yeah, so you head along the street, I guess.
Yeah. We move towards the building where the other two are with the unconscious bloke.
Eventually, you get to the bottom of the street, and you can see them up on the top. Well, that's if you want to be seen from the top. Sang and Reed, you might want
No,
to
I'd
be
be
like
like-
hiding on the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, in that
Um,
case, you don't see anything.
Well,
right.
I was gonna say, like,
I know
if,
like where they are at least. So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
lead them.
You
I
got,
was gonna say, I don't
you got-
mind
you
making
got your- you
like
got your
peeping
silver.
out on the streets.
You got your silver rope.
Yeah, are you all climbing up onto the roof, or are you going? Or the people on the roof coming
Um,
down, or what's going on?
We'll stay up here.
Great. Make the two really heavy
Huh?
armored guys climb up the roof.
It's okay because the silver rope does. Like, I think you get like advantage or something on climbing or something like
I
that.
don't think we're gonna have to make climbing checks, are we?
Well, those
Yeah,
Well,
I think the other two would have to. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say Tristan's pretty low on health, so if he like
He just falls and
dies-
Dies.
falls like 2 meters.
It's alright. It's okay because I've got good athletics. So
Come to mention it, is anyone with the captain? Because he's like nearly just assassinated.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he's got friends.
There would have been like a bunch of guards rushing to him as you guys leapt out the window. So like,
there goes the
I
blaze
mean,
of trust.
they might be assassins in disguise as well. You don't know, but as far as you're aware, he's alive.
Yeet. All right, come on.
Are they gonna have to
all right,
roll to climb?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to climb up, seeing as these two aren't coming down.
Well, if you're using the rope, are you just doing it out in the street, or are you like going around the back to like an alley or
Around the
something?
back.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go around the back.
And I will say, because you're using the special rope, you don't have any checks.
Okay, good.
Only because you're using the magical elvish rope.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone is now
So,
up on top of this roof.
What shall we do with it?
Just for the record, it's like a partially cloudy day. Sun is shining, birds are singing, everything is pretty nice.
All right. Well,
Nice.
has anyone searched him yet?
No.
Search him.
I was gonna say
I
I've
mean-
got modified memory, so I can trick him into thinking we're his mates, and then we can find out what's hanging out. What's
Who wants
going
to
on
search him? Who has good investigation?
Dela.
Ayla, you do it.
I do. Okay.
Yeah, give him a good old search.
Beat him up real good.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh.
pretty good feeling.
Discovered all his
23.
hidden.
Cool.
Dela, you're
areas.
great at this feeling stuff.
Hold on.
Really getting into the nooks and crannies of this guy.
Kill the shit out of him.
Into his crevices.
Again.
Yeah.
Why did they make it weird?
Taylor, roll a d6 for me.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. You find 6 vials of a green liquid. You assume it to be some kind of poison. If you want to make a... Do it. Take a sip.
Krogar's still here.
Is anyone here proficient in medicine? Haha.
I think I might be actually.
Oh, yeah, you might be.
Yeah, I am.
Go on, make a medicine check for me then, as you take a sniff.
Wow,
Nice.
First time it's ever been used.
It is it's easily the worst of the D&D abilities, but it has come useful this time. Yeah, you'd know this poison, once coated on a blade or whatever, would do 7d6 poison damage. So
Nice.
Okay.
That's
a
like-
good amount of poison damage. They have to make a saving throw to take half damage. Stuff,
That's
but
why
it's-
I was getting messed up so much.
I'm
Yeah,
immune to
this-
poison.
You would have a little sniff of this, and you know it's very potent poison. Yeah. These guys aren't
Yeah.
Be
about.
pretty handy to have.
Also, roll me a d100.
Okay, one sec. I'm just adding it.
Yeah, we should search the rest of them then. Get loads of
You'll also
cash.
find 63 gold just in a pack.
Okay.
Other than that,
Can I
you
get a
do-
vial of poison, Dela?
he does have a like a brooch, like a pin that has the mark of Bane on it, but he doesn't have anything else of note really.
Can we share out the poison and stuff?
Fine. Who wants a poison thing then?
Can I have
I
2?
want one, please.
I mean, Ulfgar would probably say no, just because poison on a hammer doesn't really make sense.
I'm 2 on
Me,
both for
Reed,
poison.
and Zhao will split it 2 each then.
Yay.
Sounds good to me. Thank
What's
you.
that called? Two vials of what?
I just put 7d6 poison. So
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, yeah, potent poison.
76 poison.
Yeah, obviously, like once you would know once you use it, it lasts for 24 hours before it the potency would fade. So you have
Wow.
to apply it fairly recently before you going into a battle.
That's pretty good. 24
And
hours.
what-
Is quite a long
yeah.
time.
And then obviously at the end of that 24 hours, it's used up.
Don't cut yourself.
Nice. I'm immune to poison anyway. So.
Yep.
Yeah,
okay,
poison's,
go ahead and cut yourself then.
poison's not really a paladin thing.
Nath.
Alright, well.
You've got this guy.
Now what should we do with him?
I guess we wake him up. Or
Well,
modify
Should
memory.
we, are we going to move him somewhere first, or
Well, why didn't you come down? Why did you make us climb up here?
well,
was
how are
gonna
we
say,
going to
what
get him
the-
down?
Question in
just
here,
tie
right?
tie the rope around his waist and lower him
No,
down.
I would have just kicked
could
him
put
off.
him
but I'm
in
assuming you want
Daylar's
him to be
bag.
alive.
Put him in
You
Daylar's
can't. You can't.
bag.
You
I was
you,
gonna say we
you can't put him in Dale's bag. He'll die.
Maybe I want him to.
What if
Or
he
a
used
corpse
Whoa,
in
whoa,
there.
read member of the cult.
What if
Read
he
member of
used
the
that
cult.
modify memory thing and when we wake him up and then he thinks we're his friends and we just take him back to the tavern with us?
Yeah, we'll just pretend we were doing like parkour on these roofs and then he
Yeah.
hits head.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we'll make him
Okay.
think like he's killed the the Duke.
Yeah. And then we successfully escape.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
You guys don't
Nice.
look anything like cultists.
I was gonna say I kind of give it away.
Reed can make himself look like one, so that's one person.
I was
But
gonna
Dayla,
say-
to be fair, Daylight's just a mask away. But the rest of you wouldn't.
I could be
So-
a sneaky infiltrating one.
Sang, yeah, you're currently wearing your nice new red dress as well.
was
I've got a few disguise
behind the
kits.
scenes.
They're for hobbits, halflings.
He said the H word.
Well, can't Tristan just like an off guard just like go away?
Yeah.
So if that's
They
what you
could
want to
go
do.
back
Go
to
away.
see what Grand Duke is up to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
And then we
yeah,
can
we can do that.
the three of us can deal with him.
Okay. Yeah. All
Alright.
right. Let's do that.
So you guys head down, and I guess you're heading back to the High Hall.
Yeah.
Cool. So the other three of you, what are you?
I'm gonna get changed into my disguise of like cultishness.
Well, that's easy enough for you to do. It just takes like a second.
I'm gonna.
The other two
guys,
might, yeah.
Can I give them like certain things so they can be disguised as well, like masks and shit?
I think I've got a mask already.
I've got
Wait.
a mask already
Wait,
as
so
well.
the-
They,
but I don't know.
they were all wearing the same mask, like a uniform mask.
Cool. Oh,
Can we use the disguise kits to make it look like we have that?
Um,
can
Make
one of us
a-
speed run back to the palace and get the masks and come here? Couldn't we have done that on the way? Maybe, I don't know.
No, just-
you definitely didn't do it on the way.
No.
Sang, you can run balls.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah, just so he doesn't
Okay.
like, you
I'll
know.
just run back up the building.
Sang sprints back across the rooftops, sprints up the building. Ulfgar and Tristan, you see, I do this.
Yeah.
And then sprint back out again.
Yep, sprint back out again. Just leap off, fly back down.
Right, I've got some cloaks, the breeches, and
Daylard, you
hazmat.
cast Featherfall on Sang.
If she's running down the wall, do I even need to?
Yeah, you don't.
Well, I'd say because you need
Well, you
you'd
might be
still
faster doing that.
you'd still have to make an acrobatics check to land safely. If
Am I
he's
close
not.
enough? Like,
Well, yeah, I say you could have got close enough within
Okay.
time for sure.
yeah, then I will.
Just in case, because if she failed the check, she would have taken probably a good amount of damage.
Just
Um,
dies. Oh, sorry about that.
Mhm.
No,
we got the
I wouldn't.
masks.
I definitely wouldn't die.
So, but yeah, during that time, you grab what, 2 masks, 3 masks?
Three masks, 3 of those pins, and like 2 cloaks. One for me and Dale.
I was gonna say one for the guy as well if he's not got his.
Yeah, he's
does
got
have his.
he's got his, unless you
Okay.
took it off him.
No, we would have left it on him, obviously.
Okay, so yeah,
Just
you guys,
taken his poison vials.
yeah, you've taken his poison vials.
We'll just tell him that he used them.
Yeah, so then you're all dressed as cultists.
Okay.
Well, actually saying, as you get to the top, there would have been a bunch of guards there, and as you try and like go snooping around, there'd have been like, "Hold on, miss, what are you doing there? This is a crime scene investigation."
Well,
And
Yeah.
then just runs.
yeah, can I just quickly grab some things?
Sure.
Assassino! Assassino!
Make a dexterity saving throw, just to like avoid being grabbed. Yeah.
Nice.
And then they do start chasing you. Then
I just jump out the window.
yeah, and you just jump out the window.
Tristan just face palms as he sees Charlotte getting chased by guards.
Well, Tristan wouldn't see this. He'd see her jump back out the window
What is going on?
though, with a bunch of like stuff under her arm, bunch of masks and cloaks. But eventually, you get to the roof, get into your get-ups. So what then? Just having this conversation on the roof? Are you going anywhere for it?
Just
I
quickly.
guess we need to do it on the roof.
The modified memory says you can affect the target's memory of an event that it has experienced within the last 24 hours that lasted no more than 10 minutes. So
Yeah, I'd say like the recent events would have taken less than 10 minutes, like since the stabbing.
okay. Okay then. So should we go for it? Shall I modify his memory?
Yeah, I think he has to make a saving throw or something.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
it level
Jesus.
5
Nope,
if
yeah,
need
we need
be.
to untime first.
Disadvantage.
Probably.
Let's untime first.
He's unconscious, isn't he? Still.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Yeah.
untime.
Does
We'll
being
untime
conscious
first.
meaning like you can't? Like, does it mean he has less resistance to it? Maybe.
It's only if he's hang on. It's only if we're fighting him. If he's unconscious, then I think it's still okay. He
I would
doesn't have an
say-
advantage.
You probably have to. Yeah. I think.
It says if you are fighting the creature, it has advantage on the saving throw. But we're not fighting him; he's knocked out.
Yeah.
Just do it. Give it a roll.
It says you must speak to the target to describe how its memories are affected, and it must be able to understand your language for the modified memory to take root. So he'd have to be awake.
Oh, so shall we keep him tied up and then wake him up, and then you can modify his memory?
Well, you can modify his memory like the moment he wakes up.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So we chuck some water over him and then modify him.
And
But does he
untie him.
speak the normal language?
You don't
I
know.
assume so. He's human, isn't he?
Yeah, it appears to be human. So you would assume he speaks common. There's no way of knowing. But
Can't we just make up a story why he's tied up, saying the guards tied him up?
How would he have got on the roof?
Okay then. Fuck it.
Just untie him and do modify memory straight away.
Yeah, let's do that. Level 5.
okay.
Oh, that doesn't do anything. Whoops.
Yeah, it just puts it
I
in the
think they
chat.
just have to make a saving throw, doesn't
They do, yeah. Just
it?
getting-
So you don't need to roll. He needs to roll.
Okay, we don't know whether it's worked, do we?
No, hold on, I will show you.
Where does it say what? Oh, up there.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he has a +0 to this, so it's probably going to succeed. Yeah. So as he's waking up, what do you say to him to modify his memory?
Okay.
You're essentially telling him how it's gone.
You were successful at murdering Grand Duke Aldor Ravengard. We are your colleagues. We helped murder him with you. We are your. We are members of the Cult of Bane, and
Yes.
we are now heading to an inn where we are planning to meet some other associates and discuss where we go from there.
Okay.
Do
So
you need more?
yeah, I think the only thing is you're obviously a halfling, Reed, and it only affects the last 10 minutes, so he definitely wasn't with a halfling before.
Okay. Well, either way,
No,
I'm
it
still
says-
part of the.
Oh, wait,
I'm
okay.
still part of the Cult of Bane.
Yeah. So you just
and
appeared
I may not have
from
I may not have
somewhere.
been there, but the others were.
Uh,
Let's just say that.
What's
What are you saying, Dela?
It doesn't say the last 10 minutes. It says that any like 10-minute.
Oh yeah,
interval
within the last 24 hours. Yeah.
So like yeah.
So yeah, you could have been then. Yeah.
May as
Uh,
well with us.
Cool. Well, in that case, as he sort of stirs, looks around at you guys, and he's like, "Oh, come on then, guys, we gotta go."
Yeah.
And he just quickly gets up, very agilely clambers his way down from the rooftop.
Isn't he quite severely injured?
Yeah, but he's still he's not actually. Yeah, to be fair, he's gonna go. Any of you guys got a healing potion?
No, but we'll help
No.
you down.
Yeah.
Oh, please do, please do.
Okay.
So we'll say
Um,
you help him down. He grabs all his gear, like his mask and his cloak, chucks it in an alley.
Oh,
you
Are
guys
we
do the
doing
same
that
taking
as
it
well?
all off.
Yeah, well, at least anything that could make him look
Okay.
like a
Well,
cultist,
let's do the same thing.
he's ditching all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. It would be
Uh,
quite obvious just walking
yeah,
through
just a little
daylight.
bit. So yeah, he ditches all that stuff. Says,
What's-
come on,
Whilst
Just
whilst we're carrying him down, can I say, what's your name again, mate?
Randall."
Randall. My name's Randall too. That's bizarre.
What?
Yeah.
Are you from Waterdeep?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's a very common name up there.
Are you from Waterdeep?
Yeah, just down here on business, ain't I?
No way. That's such a small world. From the same place, same name. Crazy.
Which ward are you from?
Dockyard. Dock ward. That
No
one.
way! Me too!
What? Oh my god! How have we not spoke about this before?
Bro, I don't know, but we'll speak about it later for sure. We got
Yeah,
some
we
ca-
gotta
we got some
keep
catching
going.
ups. Do you have a nickname, by the way? Because there's 2 Randalls now, and I feel like it might get a bit confusing.
Yeah. My nickname's Adolf.
Adolf. Now that's
Yeah,
the name
cool,
of
yeah.
evil. I like it.
Cool.
What about you two?
I'm Danny.
Danny the
Oh,
Drow.
Danny boy.
Danny the Drow.
We
And,
call him Danny boy.
And you love?
I'm Sheila.
Danny, Sheila, and Randall. And Randall.
We're definitely the best 4 assassins in the whole Cult of Bane.
Which tavern did you modify his memory to say you wanted to go there?
The one we're staying at.
The one
we're
you're
staying at,
yeah. Well, that's an inn, not a tavern, but sure. Yeah.
I thought I said in. Okay.
You might have done.
I think you
yeah,
did say
yeah.
it, actually.
Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah. So you guys head to that inn, sort of, trying not to draw too much attention to yourselves because the Hell Riders are patrolling, around the city. You've ditched your gear. It's easy enough for you to slip into the tavern. And as you guys get in there, he's like, "All right." You like find a corner booth, in the inn. He says, "What are we doing here again?"
We're waiting for further instructions.
Right.
Do you remember what you were told? Like, do you remember before the events what you were instructed to do?
Well, yeah, of course. We were just told to try and assassinate the Grand Duke, and then head back to.
Yeah, but
And
who told you that?
He tries to think. He's. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know why.
Mm.
It's weird. Me neither.
Yeah.
Well,
same.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we just go back to Poor Sky Bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wait here and for further instruction. He looks like very confused, like he's not quite sure what's going on. But so yeah, Tristan, Ulfgar, what are you guys doing? Tristan, basically.
Walking back up to the high hall, and
Yeah,
Ulfgar's going to turn to Tristan. He's like, "Oh, Tristan, you're a stand-up guy, I'm like, "Oh, cheers, Ulfgar. Thanks, mate. How's it going? Yeah, you're not too bad
no.
yourself."
I don't accept this as a DM.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
But as a man of law,
Yes.
yes.
All right, fine.
But yeah, you make your way up the stairs back to where the Grand Duke was. You see the concert's been cancelled. Of course, everyone is making their way out. You see the Grand Duke, loads and loads of guards around it, is being escorted to like a horse and carriage. Do you want to intervene or just want to let him do his thing?
I'll catch up to him.
Oh, Tristan, thank you again for saving me back there. It
God,
was a close one.
not to worry, my group came in right at time.
Indeed, they did. I should have invited them all, really. I wanted to speak to just the leaders to begin with. Anyway, thank you.
Yes. The others have taken off the cultist to interrogate him. So where are you staying? And I'll let you know when we have more information.
Not far from here, a house just up along the street. If you can bring the cultist to my people once your own people are done with him, be much appreciated.
Yeah, very well. All right. I'll make sure that he comes back in one piece.
Thanks. He taps the carriage and it begins riding off down the street.
All right. I'll turn to Ulfgar and I was like, we don't know where the others are, do we?
No.
Ah.
Well, I guess if we go back to the tavern, they'll come back there eventually.
Don't you mean the inn?
The inn, yes.
You should
Got
start playing
him.
Ulfgar.
Ulfgar starts crying.
Come on, Ulfgar. These details are important. Ulfgar
Tristan-
in
Details,
Eldrazi.
Tristan,
details.
you're right. You're right. You always say details are important.
Details are
Uh,
important.
I should pay more attention really to these inns and taverns.
You should, yeah.
Really, what is the difference? A
Well-
guard says in the background.
Right? See, this guard gets it.
Well, inns aren't allowed to serve alcohol, and taverns
yeah.
are.
I mean, you guys.
You need
well-
need to. I'll turn to this guard and be like, you need to brush up on your legal code, sir.
Wow,
Well,
you
that-
seem like a really knowledgeable guy. Can I come and join you?
Sorry, we're full up.
Oh,
Ulfgar goes, oh yeah, we own a tavern and we don't have anybody staying there, so that's the difference, is that you can stay in it.
Yeah, exactly, Ulfgar. You see, Ulfgar, yeah, you see, you're getting it. Once you start putting your mind to things, you understand these things, you see.
He gives you one of those, like, he gives you that you know, the meme of the guy like tapping his head as in like the knowledge guy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He gives you one of them.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll start making our way back towards the inn.
yeah, I'll come along too.
No,
Who are you?
sorry, nah, mate, sorry. You've
my
got.
name's Jeffrey.
Nah, I'm sorry, Jeffrey, but you look like a stand-up chap. But I think you should do your job. This is Order of the Golden Line
See-
business. Sorry, mate.
I felt disenfranchised with like my particular role for a long time now, and I'm hoping to find a new profession. And
You know,
uh,
have you ever thought about becoming a tiramisu chef?
I don't know what tiramisu is,
Well,
but
Have
that
you-
sounds
have-
like a cracking.
Have you ever sailed?
What do you mean, like sail, as in like sold a house, or like sail as in like, on a boat?
Have you ever been on a boat, like
At
sailing
sea.
ship?
No, I've never done that.
Or
but,
well,
Worked in a bar?
I've done that.
Yeah.
But,
Do you wanna move to Waterdeep? We can put you on as a bartender / guard there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right,
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
you're just gonna up
right.
and leave your entire life.
Yeah, I hate it here.
Why? What's so bad about here?
I don't know, like my boss, he's just a bit mean, you know.
Well,
Like, he gets me to do all his chores, all his ironing, and I just don't like ironing.
Well,
in that case, you might not want to work for us. There's a guy in our company called Reed, and he's always so mean to our staff.
I try my
think.
best to like keep him away from the staff, but he's very rude to them, and I have
He's cruel. He beats them
He does.
He
sometimes.
See,
beats them. Well,
yeah.
I'll put him in his place if you pay me.
Well, we haven't really been getting much money at the moment, so
Unfortunately, we're not. Unfortunately, the Blazers are currently not looking at expanding the staff on the trade ships or in the
Oh,
bar,
come
as we
on,
cannot
I'll
afford.
work there for free.
We
I'll work
currently
there for
cannot.
1 gold a week.
No, unfortunately, that would be unethical of us to take advantage of your labour and clearly problematic mental states. And Torm would not smile upon me for that. I'm sorry.
What if I pay you?
Again, I'm pretty sure that's some sort of debt slavery.
What if I like work on the farm?
Again,
we didn't mention a farm.
we didn't mention a farm. Hold up.
She takes off his
Hold
self
up.
in
There must be a
disguise.
farm nearby.
A stabbing.
You finally found me.
Oh fuck! What's oh it's from Harry Potter 4. It's like, I didn't mention a graveyard, Professor.
I'm just Samular.
Alright, anyway, mate, we've got to go. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys leave him. We say,
Oh, alright.
bye, Jeffrey. Good luck with your boss.
Boy.
And yeah, the three of you at the tavern, what you did?
Look at the
Um,
others, like, what are we doing?
I mean, you told him to come to this tavern to await instructions, but obviously you know they're not coming. In. Fuck.
Let's ask you a couple more questions, but like just subtly between us, like we want to be vague on the details, but like as if we know what's going on, but just let him ramble on a bit, you know. Randall,
Yeah.
Port Skyer Bridge. What do you like about it?
I don't like anything about it. That's where Andrea is.
Andrea?
Yeah. Would you? How
I'm
do you
saying
not know
my-
Andrea?
I know Andrea, but my main point of contact higher up in the Cult of Bane is someone called Rex.
Rex.
You know Rex?
No, Andrea's the leader.
Yeah, but she has people below her, and my commander is called Rex. What's yours?
Well, I just took my orders straight from her.
That is bizarre. There's clearly some issues in the hierarchy here. 'Cause, Rex is my guy.
Clearly, the Cult of Bane is a flawed system. We need to. we need reform.
Yeah, I think we do.
I think you could
Anyway,
do
do
it,
you want a
Brandon.
drink?
Rex is actually a big fan of reform. To be fair.
So, wait, you guys know Rex as well?
Yeah, of course.
He's
Man,
all our commander.
I'm just out of the loop. But hey, guys, let's celebrate. We did our job. We did it. We fucking killed the Grand Duke.
Yeah. I wonder what do you think will happen now?
Well, hopefully this was the plan. Hopefully the Elturel people will blame it on Baldur's Gate. At the very least, I doubt there's going to be any alliance between the two of them. That the Grand Duke's gone. He was the only one capable of pulling this whole thing together.
And
So,
we can take over the world, right?
well, we're not planning on taking over the world per se. We're going to give the world over to death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love death.
The only true way that we can all be equal in this world, death, where the souls of the worthy can be raised up, and the rest
That's a
can
good
fall
point.
to damnation.
Can I send a message to Dela?
Yeah.
I'll be like, and can I send it to Zhao as well?
You'd have to do technically two separate ones, but sure. Yeah.
I'll be like, I mean, I think we've got all the information out that we need. Should we just take him upstairs and knock him out? And then hand him over to the guards?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
Unless
we
you
could-
got any
yeah.
other
or we
questions.
could like take him upstairs and then interrogate him more. You know, physically or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think we've got a place and we've got a name now. So we can find out a bit more about Portskaya Bridge. Does anyone know how to get there? Should we ask him to take us?
Like, yeah, we could say it's been like a couple hours and we haven't received word, so we should just go look ourselves.
I mean, just to show you guys on the map, quick. You guys
Would
were
we
like,
know where it is?
yeah, it's on your map.
Oh,
It's on your world map.
Oh, it's out of the city.
Yeah.
it's
It's
technically
it's a
the
ways
capital.
away. It's still within the Kingdom of Eltegard, but it's in the northernmost region of it.
The Forest of Worms.
So you guys are in Elturel here. Borskar Bridge here. Borskar Bridge is where the Death Knight battle took place, where Tristan's father died.
I
Yep.
see.
Stop! I'm crying.
so is it like a settlement?
Make a history check because Tristan's not. 14. It's basically just like a really big bridge that connects the north to the south. A small sort of settlement has like built up around it, but that wasn't. It's not meant as a settlement. It's more just like it's just an important bridge. It's been there a while, and buildings have been built up around the time. It's a small town, if that.
I sent a message to Reed and Zhao and say maybe we should like have him lead the way to the specific like place of where in Borskaya Bridge they're based, and then like Reed can do like sending to Tristan and Novgar to let them know where we're going.
I
Sounds
see.
like a
So
good
we go
idea.
ahead
Yeah.
and they follow. Yeah, it's a bit risky because I mean, Tristan's already told them. Oh wait, no, Tristan hasn't told them anything. But I imagine they would want this guy to interrogate themselves. That's the only
It's more
issue.
useful
like-
to us leading the way.
Yeah, we have an opportunity to find like their like entire operation. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, we can tell him from here on out. We don't have to go with him. We'll just follow him. Perhaps. You want to do that, or do you want to actually follow him?
I think we should just go with him.
yeah, I think we just go with him because he
It'd be
trusts us.
weird if we just.
Like,
I
followed
mean,
It gets
The
to a point though when we get to Sky Bridge where we'll have to be like, anyway, we're off now.
the journey to Borskar Bridge will take about 6 or 7 days on horseback. Tristan's dad's funeral is tomorrow,
Oh.
so there's that.
I think there's more people to catch in the city, but yeah, he doesn't know where they are
There could
because
be.
I modified his memory. But that's definitely the place to go. But I don't know whether we've got.
What if we just capture him and force him to take us there?
We could
I don't know,
simulate
it's a
it
bit more risky.
as if like.
Guys,
We're
why are we
st-
being so quiet? He says,
Oh.
because you guys have been having this
Just wait.
conversation in your head this the
We're
entire
eating.
time.
We're eating and drinking, aren't we?
Yeah. But he's like, come on, guys, we should be celebrating.
Yeah, we are. We're drinking. This is how we celebrate. This is how Rex told us to celebrate anyway.
Yeah, he said death isn't like something that we would be like happy. He said death is more like silent. So we should celebrate by being silent.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like celebration is an interpretation. You know, everyone celebrates in different ways.
Not being funny, Randall, but you're quite a cheery fella for a member of the Cult of Bane.
Of course, I'm happy. We've just completed our mission.
Yeah. What was your mission after this? Do you know?
I was just gonna go report back, and
Report
So-
back to where? Port Sky Bridge.
yeah, eventually,
Eventually. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go back to, like things. So, no.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
Weird. I guess I was coming back here. It must have been. But these guys are taking a while. Whoever's supposed to be coming.
No.
Hmm.
We might have to.
Maybe we
you know.
stirred up too much trouble at the
Yeah,
castle.
maybe
thing.
there's a massive destabilization. Yeah, that word in the city.
Yeah, I heard that a while ago, like a few days ago. There was a section of the cult which got exposed. So I mean,
Yeah, I
maybe
heard
the
about.
guy we're waiting for was part of that.
Maybe. Well, I say we give it till nightfall, and no one's come by then. I say we get out of here.
Yeah, we might have to go to Port Sky Bridge. Do you know exactly where to go in Port Sky Bridge?
Like thinks there's yeah. Well, like he seems really confused again.
Yeah. Yeah, because well, since Rex told us they changed the location, since we were last there.
Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah. Change
Yeah.
location. Oh, we'll find them. We'll find them. I'm sure. So
Okay.
it's a small place. Can't be that many places to hide in. Plus, we'll just look for the hand.
Oh yeah.
What?
The hand, the mark.
Yeah.
we
You know
look
the
for-
hand.
If we find the mark, we'll know where they're hiding.
Rex always told us to look for the hand if we get lost.
That Rex is a smart guy.
Some say he's too smart.
Fucking know. Tristan
Can I
Ulfgar.
message
Hello.
the boys? Can I message the
Okay,
boys?
real quick, yeah.
I think he's sussing us out. I think he's testing us. That was a trick to see if we know Skybridge, the Port Sky Bridge or not. So
Nah,
be
I don't
wary.
think
Okay, just letting you know.
Tristan Ulfgar, you walk in at this point with no knowledge of what they've actually been discussing, but you, yeah, you'd probably see them in the corner. Do you want to go over, or do you want to leave them to it?
Well,
You see there with the guy.
yeah, I'm assuming seeing as they're with the guy, they're doing something. So I
Hmm.
guess we'll just be like, "Hey, Ulfgar, you know, you did some running up the stairs there. You want some food?
Oh yeah, I could go for a roast.
Oh, I'll get you a roast then, and
Cheers, mate.
we'll get a table,
Yeah.
and I'll call the waitress over, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, one roast for my dwarven friend here, please.
Oh, I better make it two. I climbed a lot of stairs.
Oh, I'll make it 2 roasts for my dwarven friend here, please."
And yeah, you guys would all see that Tristan and Ulfgar arrived at the tavern nonchalantly.
In.
Did the guy say anything about it?
No, no one's made anything suspicious yet, but everyone is there now.
Cool.
Tristan and Ulfgar at the bar.
Why sat down?
They would be like sitting down at the table, just having just ordered there.
Are they
Can
like
we message them?
near the bar?
That's the thing. Yeah, you can message them now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Can we message them and just let them know what we're doing right now? Like what the plan, what's happened?
Well, yeah. What do you say?
Essentially. Hi Tristan, Ulfgar.
You found who this?
It's Reed. It's your boy. We're in the corner with the Cult of Bane guy. We have modified his memory, so he thinks we're his friend. He's informed us that he works for Andrea, and his sort of main headquarters is back in Port Sky Bridge. He doesn't know where he's heading after this because we modified his memory, but essentially he thinks we're his friend, and we're thinking now to go with him to Port Sky Bridge. Let us know what you think.
Slight problem with that because the Duke wants him.
Okay, well,
So
in that case,
do you know what you're
do you
looking?
wanna?
Do you know what you're looking for in the bridge, at Borsky Bridge?
We're looking for a hand.
So
aren't
same
we?
thing as what we'd find at the other at the tavern then.
What?
Like what we found when we cleared the cult out. That sort of thing. That's what we're looking for.
I think so, essentially.
Right. Okay. So we just need to go and cut our hands on every wall in Borsky Bridge. Got it.
Well, yeah, just so to cover our tracks, can you like simulate an arrest, so that this guy Randall thinks that we're all still part of his team in case we need him later on? Is that something you want? Can you do? Can you get some of the guards here to arrest us,
Yeah. All right.
please?
I'll figure it out.
There was this guard I was talking to earlier. His name was
No, you
Jeffrey.
weren't.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
No, this was ages ago. This was during the opera.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Sus.
Oh.
Nah. Can't go that far, man.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be like, well, I can just do it myself. So
I mean, there's two of you and four of us, so
yeah, well,
it
you
might be
guys
wise to get some of the
you guys
guards.
can wimp out though. Come on.
Oh. I
What?
suppose surprise attackers, surprise cuffers.
I've got a better idea. I'm just gonna walk over to their table.
Ulfgar just hasn't heard this, by the way.
I'm just gonna tap
So-
Wolfgar on the shoulder and just be like, come here.
Yep.
Yep. I'm just gonna walk over to their table.
Mhm.
And
As Tristan's walking over, he like quickly says to you guys, cash.
I'm just gonna walk over. I'm gonna pull a chair over. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Oh, hello there. I don't suppose you've heard about any cults in the area, have you?
No
Hello,
cult.
guys.
Can I
Because,
look
you
at?
see, that's interesting because this little fellow here is fitting the exact description of a halfling cultist we've been after. So I'm gonna have to ask you all to come down to the station
He's
with me.
not the cultist you're looking for.
Randall puts his arm around Reed and says, I've been with this guy all day. This is not the guy.
Oh, so you're a cultist as well then?
No, no,
Excellent.
I've
Two of you.
we're not cultists.
Excellent. Okay. Well, in that case, you won't have an issue coming along with me.
There's
will you?
absolutely no way that we're cultists.
Well, in that case, you won't have a problem just coming along with me, will you?
Well,
Just so we can
where's-
clear some stuff up. We can clear some stuff up. You know, we can have
this
a nice
doesn't
chat.
seem very legal.
Oh,
You're not-
don't
you're
worry
not-
about it.
You're not one of the Hell Riders. I don't have to answer
No,
to
but
you.
I'm an order of the Golden Lion. So, and we're in charge of hunting down the Cult of Bane. So I'm gonna have to ask you to come down with me and have
Can
have
I
a few
just,
questions. If you're innocent, it would be in and out, no problems, easy enough.
Look, I'm in the middle of my meal.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I can wait for you to finish your meal. Now you can come with me now, or you know, we can get a little bit frisky, and I'll drag you in, and we'll see how it goes.
I'll follow. I'll follow. Just like let me finish my meal.
All right. Come on then.
So, in peace.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just relaxed here. You know?
Yeah, we're just innocent citizens.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can I ask? Can I look at the guys, and be like skedaddle, and then just attempt to run myself?
Yeah, okay, he's gonna attempt to run as well.
I'll grab Randall.
Yeah, do the rest of you make it out?
I'll run as well.
Yeah, sure, why not?
The rest of you make it out. And Tristan grabs Randall.
All right.
Randall, you know what? I mean, make an athletics check. The post athletics check. He's
Can
gonna obviously try this.
Ulfgar back me up?
Okay, yeah. With Wolfgar backing you up, I'll say either one of you can make a check with advantage, or you can both roll individually.
Let's both roll. That's Ulfgar.
Oh, he's really bad at this. So
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's it then.
Oh, he rolled a natural 18.
Got a 19.
But yeah, the 19 does still trump it. Oh damn.
Got him.
Yeah, you do manage to catch him, pin him. I said, Ulfgar, who's got the those dimensional shackles? Oh no,
I
did
tried to
Dalos?
buy them, but they.
Oh, that was it.
couldn't
Yeah,
find
yeah. In that case, Ulfgar will just tie some rope behind him.
Yep.
And I guess the two of you
Right,
escort him
we'll
to
take him to the Duke. To the Archduke. Yep.
take him to the Dukes.
Yep.
So while the two of you are doing that, what are the other three doing?
Did the Duke ruin our plan?
Can we high five?
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
like we just have to run around the corner or something, then walk
Yeah,
back.
actually, you'd probably run immediately straight back in. Probably shouldn't be, but,
Finish our meal.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry about that, guys, but I thought I didn't want us to get caught out. So
Yeah, that went pretty well. Shame that stupid, what's his name, ruined our plan.
oh,
That guy
Tristan.
who wants him. Not Tristan, the other guy. I forgot his name.
Alder.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah, what a wanker.
I know, right?
I mean, hey, I was perfectly. Oh no, I'm not there. That's fine. But
we'll say you and Ulfgar drop off the prisoner easily enough, and
Can you drop him off to Jeffrey?
no, we're dropping off at the Archduke.
yeah,
I'm going to talk to the Archduke real quick.
Okay.
Um,
So like,
so-
as the guy's being taken away,
I was going to turn to him and be like, right. So my associates have modified his memory, so he believes that they are also part of the cult. So what I'd like, and he is going to lead them to the hideout in Borsky Bridge.
he knows the whereabouts.
He knows the whereabouts. So what we could potentially do then is stage a breakout
Hmm.
and have them head north.
Borsky is it's a small place. There's not many places to hide.
Exactly.
You sure you wouldn't be able to just find it yourselves?
I mean, we found one already.
I don't-
So, but
As much as I am in your debt for saving me, and I really do thank you for that, letting one of these guys loose, even in your care, is still not.
which I understand.
Not an ideal
It was
situation.
just a suggestion.
Yes.
Um,
Well, I will consider the matter.
Yes. Well, if you when you've made up your mind, let me know. It is my father's funeral tomorrow, so not then, preferably. But after that,
We'll keep him for a couple of days at least then.
okie doke. That's fine.
And yes. Do you need to report to your order as well?
I probably should let them know what's going on. Yes. So I'll give him a salute, and I'll.
Yes. Come back here in a couple of days then, and by then I will have made my decision. Thank you.
All right. I'll turn to Ulfgar, and I'll be like, right, Ulfgar, I'm gonna go report to the order. If you head down to the lads and tell them what's going on.
Will do.
All right. That worked out pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Good work,
Good
Ulfgar.
team.
Good work.
Tristan, just make a persuasion check for me.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Post conversation.
Ah. Nuts.
But yeah, Ulfgar reports back to you guys, finishes his roast. Tristan, you report to the Order of the Golden Lion. We'll say you've filled them in on all the details. I imagine you would have spoken to Sir Rylan, the leader.
Yes, I'm going to tell him that
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be heading up to Borsky Bridge in the next week or so.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, Borsky Bridge of all places.
yes,
This-
it's
This seems a little sus.
coincidental.
I think not.
No, maybe the court is linked with the Death Knights. Then would make sense.
Well, there was when the UNT attacked, there was something. That was it. The apparently some of the populace turned on the guards, just like the ordinary citizens. They were under some kind of mind control.
Blood magic, maybe.
Could be the cult, is what I'm thinking. suddenly seems like far too much of a coincidence for there to have been an attack there, and that's where the cult is based.
Yes, so we'll go root the mount.
Yes, and I'll come myself.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've already been south looking into these matters. I was going to go to Borskaya Bridge at some point anyway, and if you're going, and we now have just cause to go, then I will join you.
Very well. We'll be going in a couple of days, waiting for the Archduke to finish interrogation. And
I'll be ready.
We'll be heading off.
Yes.
Okay.
Good work, Tristan. Well,
Thank you, sir.
terrible work because you didn't finish off the cult, and the Grand Duke almost got assassinated. But
I'd like to point out, I almost got assassinated.
good work
as well.
on pulling it back.
Yeah.
Tristan didn't do that.
Hey, if I hadn't
Yeah.
been there, he'd have been dead.
But if we hadn't been there, then Tristan
I would have been
be
dead, but then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Then
would
then he would also be dead.
we? Yes. Well,
So yeah, you are relieved. Return to the tavern with the boys. And, yeah. It's a tavern now. The DM has spoken.
The words are now interchangeable.
the laws of Ilteral changed overnight.
I'm just so used to tavern because you guys own a tavern. I'm just so used to saying the tavern.
We're at the inn.
You're at the inn.
There's no room at the
We're
inn.
in the inn.
I'm just gonna go through in the edit and just add like
We're in the inn.
in whenever I say tavern. But it's like very clearly like a robot voice doing it.
Perfect.
Anything else you
Production
want to talk about or discuss tonight this evening?
Well, I'm going to talk to the boys about the plan.
Okay. What's the plan?
So, the Archduke is going to let us know in a couple of. I talked to him and I made a proposal of that we could potentially stage a breakout and have you guys rescue this guy from his custody and then go north.
That sounds fun.
I trail along in the background, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to go for it. So, in
Yeah, I
which
never
case,
liked that guy.
we're going to have to go to Borskaya Bridge and find this this cult there. It's a small place, so we should be able to find it pretty quick. We know what we're looking for. So yeah, so it'll be a couple of days, and then we'll see. And then Sir Ryland will be coming along with us as well.
Yeah, these cults are very predictable. I don't think they're that smart.
Yeah, so we'll just find a spooky graveyard somewhere or something. We'll probably find them.
knew they
I
would
think
try
Randall was
something.
pretty smart. I got some good vibes from him, considering he was Cult of
I
Bane.
think he was pretty stupid.
Oh, I guess we can agree to disagree.
But
I mean,
yes,
their plan was to try and assassinate people at the peace meeting. Like I saw that come in like
yes,
pretty
I
obvious.
must thank you too. Thank you very much for your your swift
Yeah,
intervention, because otherwise
I helped as well.
I'd be dead. Yeah, that's why I said you too.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
didn't hear that. Sorry.
Did that guy give you any
money?
money for saving him? By
No.
the way.
No.
Wow. We should have
Is he
let
rich?
that guy
Is
die.
he rich?
Well, he's an Archduke, so I'd assume so.
Yeah, you'd imagine he's probably pretty
In fact,
minted.
when we see him in a couple of days, I'm just going to ask him for some money.
I don't think that's the best idea.
Why not?
I mean, you can try, but don't bring me into it.
I just want a really expensive medal.
Well, let's get rid of this cult and we'll see what happens. We might get, some heroes' praise, get some gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone want a hero's feast? I know we've just eaten.
Anyway, I need to.
Stuffed.
I need to go home. Friendly reminder that tomorrow is my father's funeral, so
Yeah, you always got to eat before a funeral.
Yeah.
Where is it?
well, I don't actually know where it is. So
It would be in the. Hold on.
If your mom's gonna be there, Tristan, then there'll be no food ready for us. Sorry.
I'm just gonna slap Reed on the head.
Oh, can you give me a bonk?
Yeah, I'm just bonking him on the head with my gauntlets. The bonk.
It would probably be around the garden area, or like
Yeah.
around the mid. So.
Some like
I'm gonna say,
mausoleum or something.
Seeing
Yeah.
as you are all my friends, I will invite you along, but please be respectful.
Fuck, there is actually a
And
place. It's called the Grand Cemetery. It lies in the westernmost part of the city. That's all it says.
Yeah.
So it'll be somewhere here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the westernmost part.
Yeah. So please just be respectful and respect the fact that my family's going through a lot right now.
Aren't we always respectful?
You are, but I'm looking at Reed now. I'm like, no asking for cake.
I want cake.
No. I would
Alright.
greatly appreciate it, my friend, if you could be on your best behavior tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, I will be.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay.
If not, Tristan, this is Ulfgar speaking. I'll take Reed somewhere else.
Thank you, Wolfgar. Much appreciated. Alright.
But he will be. He'll be fine.
Yes. I'm gonna bid them all good night. I'm gonna start heading home.
Okay.
Does he get assassinated on his way home?
Not that you're aware of.
As soon as he just walks outside, he just
Guys,
So-
right.
Yeah.
You turn up tomorrow morning. There's a gnome with like a bunch of grenades on his belt. Like, oh hi guys. I mean, what? No, that's not my backup plan. What? No.
Tristan, you do make it home safely.
Oh, thank
But
God.
by the time you get home, it's like 9-10 o'clock at night.
Well, I let myself in. I've got my keys.
Yeah. You can let yourself in, saying like, the family would have gone to bed at that point. And actually, you do wake up a few of your like aunties and uncles who are sleeping in the living room as you're walking through, and they're like, "Oh, who's that?
What are you doing, Tristan?
Tristan, is that you?"
It is. Yep. Don't,
Oh
so
yeah,
apologies.
Michael, you be the auntie and uncle. I'll be the cousin.
Oh, who's that? Oh,
Oh,
Jeremy,
Tristan,
who's
get-
that?
get in here, get in here.
Oh, hello, cousin William.
Like gives you a hug. It's like, it's been a while, man. How's it been?
Well, I died. Then I came back to life.
So we've heard.
Now I'm
yeah.
a knight. So that's all. It's all. So I'd say things are looking up.
How did you die?
A giant crushed me.
There's like an old guy, like a grandfather in the corner, who says, "Nasty way to go."
Yep. But I got better.
Oh, enough of these stories. It's like 2 in the morning or something. I don't know.
It's
but
like 10 at night.
It's
Which
10
so
at
it's
night,
not
well,
it's not super late, but
Oh,
it's
the
late
effort,
enough.
you've not been taking your medicine again.
I have been, I'll have you know, but you can't come in the middle of the night waking people up like this. Tell us all in the morning.
Yes, we'll
You're
speak
the
to you in
ones.
the morning.
Yes. Good night. I apologise for waking you up.
You're welcome.
Anybody at the tavern doing anything, or are you just getting a good night's rest?
Good night's meditation and rest.
Cool.
yeah, nothing else.
Is the kitchen all closed up?
By the way, oh, yeah,
Mhm.
you go first.
Well, just you could probably still order food if you want.
It's not so much that I want to practice making tiramisu.
Are you gonna try
Can I-
and walk into that kitchen?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be like, listen, you chef,
Well,
you
as
man.
soon as you start speaking, he just says, "I don't have time for you right now, mate. So get the fuck out."
No, you're gonna teach me how to make tiramisu the way you like it, all right? And I'm gonna
No-
prove it to you that I can do
No,
it.
I'm not. Get out,
Why not?
because I don't care about you.
No, you do.
I gave you your chance, mate, and you blew it. So get out.
No, you gotta make me something.
Can't persuade Gordon Ramsay.
All right,
Make you
Tom.
feel shit.
Ryan, get this guy out of here. And
No,
a couple of guys
No!
like grab you by the shoulders, begin dragging you away.
no! I know how to make tiramisu. Thank you.
Door closes. he gives you the bird as you're being dragged out as well. Make an insight check.
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Just seems like it. Probably not.
Probably nothing. Did you say?
Probably not a cultist.
Probably
Okay.
not a cool thing.
Definitely is. You flip me off with a hand. Symbol of the Cult of Bane.
So you guys wake up the next day. I suppose
Feeling fresh.
head to the funeral.
Yep. Yes.
So-
It's time for a funeral.
For the people in the tavern, it's literally on the other side of town. But
Guess we've got to set off fairly early.
you'd have enough time for breakfast, probably.
Nice.
For
Heroes feast.
Don't
Breakfast?
need Heroes Feast.
do you want to do Heroes Feast?
Nah, I don't really. Sorry. I don't know why I say these things.
No impulse
but-
control.
Eventually, you guys make your way to the Grand Cemetery. See, it's surrounded by a brass fence and gate, which is about 10 feet high, and inside there is gravestones, statues, monuments, and mausoleums, as well as a chapel dedicated to various deities, including Torn. It's a
Is
beautiful
there
place
anyone there?
filled with grass and flowers. Yeah, there's plenty of people there. A lot of people just seem to be visiting, but you would notice Tristan's
The water's gathering.
the water's gathering. Well, it's actually more. I don't actually know what your mother's maiden name would have been, but there's actually nobody from your father's side here.
Oh no, because they all live up in they all live
Up in the north.
In the north, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so none of your father's family are here. Well, you would know from growing up that your father didn't really have much family up there, and the family he knew, wouldn't come down for this. So it's mainly just your mother's family, and then like friends of his.
Yep.
That are here
And us.
and you guys, of course. Reed, there are some cakes that are being given out to people.
Oh, I love a good cake at a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Nom nom nom.
I just want to stand at the back because I don't really know Tristan very well, and I also.
I was gonna say, did you
no
say
idea who his
Ulfgar's
dad is.
looking after me for this?
Well, he said if you got out of line, he'd deal with you, but only if you get out of line.
I'm fine. I didn't
Oh
do
no, yeah, you
anything.
are, and that's what Ulfgar said as well. He said he's going to be fine, but he was just assuring Tristan if things went.
Yeah,
What
Alright,
I'm
happens
sure,
in the ceremony?
standing over there with my siblings.
I'm gonna go to Tristan and be like, "Listen, mate. Sorry for your loss. I'll be respectful.
Thanks, Reed.
Here's some cake."
I appreciate it. I'll take the cake. I'll give it to Robert.
I'm gonna
I know
wander
you.
off.
I know you like cake.
Which
I
one?
think
was your
Robert was. I think that was Connor's character.
Yeah, Patrick, you can play Robert.
So yeah. Oh, thank you, Tristan.
That's all right.
Yeah, the priest steps forward for the ceremony. He says, "We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Captain Rowan Waters." Goes on to explain of his humble beginnings in Waterdeep, meeting Gwendolyn and traveling south.
Who's Gwendolyn?
My mum.
His
Oh,
mother,
okay.
Tristan's mother.
Makes sense.
And the great and wonderful life that he has lived as a captain in the army.
I look around and make sure there's no assassins trying to assassinate anyone.
Sure, make a perception check.
Assassins? No, assassinating. Assassinating.
Oh my God! There's a bomb in the coffin. No, there's you don't see.
Reed's head, probably.
Yeah,
I was
there's
gonna
the
say,
rest.
yeah, sorry. I planted that there. Oh, it was an accident. I didn't know it was gonna be your coffin. Oh, I've ruined everything. No, I haven't really.
So no cultists.
Not as far as you're aware.
Cool.
No,
Can I wear my? Am I wearing my top hat?
I assume if you want to be, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I really want to be.
But yeah, some words are said. I don't know if you want to say anything, Tristan, but if not, then we'll move on.
No, I wasn't really around for the last couple of years, so.
Yeah. But Robert and Alistair would give just a few little words here and there before everybody adjourns to like a space in the garden, not too far from here, where
With more cakes.
with more cakes, more than just cakes. There's a little buffet that's there.
Sausage rolls.
Everyone's having a few glasses. Oh yeah, sausage rolls, Alistair's favorite.
Triangle sandwiches.
Yes.
I will drink some water.
While you guys are there, Sir Rylan shows up, and he gets a few looks from people. They're not used to seeing a Leonin, but he very graciously sort of like bows to people and pays his respects. Before moving over to you, Tristan, just says, "I'm sorry for your loss. just here to inform you that the Grand Duke has spoken to me. He would like to keep the prisoner in his keeping.
Yes, I thought as much. He didn't seem particularly keen. Well, boys,
Myself, I think it might be useful to have this person here. But if not, we'll deal with it.
I don't think we're going to change his mind. But Borsky Bridge is a small place, and cults are predictable.
Yes.
So
Let's try and find out what's really going on.
yes, I agree.
Yes.
If
If you're all able to, I would prefer to leave tonight.
well, this is
Are we all hearing this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I assume you'll be
Okay.
like with Tristan. Oh, well, actually, Sang, you were off in the corner, so maybe not. But I don't know. He was speaking with
Guess
Tristan.
I'll come over if I see him.
He's not like doing it in private
No.
specifically.
If everyone else is there, then I'll go as well.
well, this is the only thing we had to wait for, so
Mhm.
yeah, we could leave tonight, head north.
I'll yes, we can ride through the night. These lands are fairly safe, and well, I just want to get a head start.
Yes, the
Oh,
sooner we
the
get.
cult will learn that their plan failed as well, so they might be more on edge.
Precisely.
More likely to make mistakes as well.
How do they know he's not? How do they know?
Well, they
Maybe
won't.
his guards
They
were
must have
captured.
spies and things like that.
Yes, they may have received word that it's failed. They may have received no word at all, which kind of speaks for itself.
I suppose. This might be the chance to set old Randall free.
We
He can
could
just tell
rescue him
them-
ourselves anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
could
have a
break-
funny. Yeah, I wouldn't. The situation in the city with the negotiations between Alteral and Baldur's Gate are tenuous at best, and we don't want to jeopardize that any further because then we'll be doing the cult's work for them. So I think going against the Grand Duke's wishes is not a good idea.
Can we forge a letter ourselves and send it to Port Sky Bridge? Just saying, from Randall.
Well, we don't know a specific place in Borsky.
We have no address. Yes.
I doubt they communicated via letters.
Yes. Also that.
I think we'll just set out as soon as we can, and we'll find it.
Sounds good.
Perhaps best if before we get to the city settlement, me and Sir Ryland going on our own, and then you lot come in sometime after.
But you guys are like the most obvious, so
Yes, that's why
There
we
you go.
split
Like,
up.
Look at how you're dressed. Like,
That's why we're splitting up.
Mm.
Because it makes perfect sense.
then wouldn't it
paladins.
make
Then
more
we
sense
go
for
first.
us to go first?
yeah. Because then they would be like not as alerted.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Perhaps we could enter at the same time and just enter different entrances. Perhaps
Yeah, that
Tristan
sounds good.
Tristan and I could go to Fort Tamil and speak with the paladins there, while you search the local.
Investigate.
Investigate the local populace.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, we'll do that. Okay.
Good. Well, it's a 6-day ride, Sky Bridge. So I hope you've all got horses stabled here in the city.
Can we get some from the Duke?
Yeah, he owes us
Can he-
something.
Can he
His life.
sponsor us?
Yeah.
It's related to him. We just need a sponsored horse. I swear we'll return them in one piece.
I
Well,
think that's
Ulfgar might not. He might break a leg.
the least the Grand Duke could do for saving his life.
I agree.
I mean,
At least.
how did you guys get here in the first place?
We
We
teleported.
Can we not
Magic.
teleport to Sky
Unfortunately,
Bridge?
our sorcerer is no longer here.
Ah, I see. Well, the old-fashioned way it is.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, I appreciate it, Sir Ryland. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll give him a salute and a bow, and
He salutes, makes his way over to your mother and gives his condolences in person before leaving. And yeah.
Can I speak to Tristan?
you can speak to me.
Tristan,
Yes,
how much do we know about this Sir Ryland?
he's the leader of the order. Why?
Can we trust him?
Yes,
Okay.
because trust me,
That's it.
if
He could be the super leader cultist in disguise.
I somehow doubt that.
It's a trap.
No, not to worry, Reed. Your suspicions should not be aimed in that direction.
Okay. I trust you that you trust him.
Yes.
Did you eat any cake in the end?
I had a bit. Gave some to Robert. He prefers cake. He's more of a sweet kind of guy.
Nice. I was gonna say, can we get some like wrapped up and take it on the journey with us?
And some sausage rolls.
I'm sure Mother will let me take some
No,
provisions.
there's little sausages.
Oh, the little cocktail sausage.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure Mother wouldn't
Cheese
mind
cubes.
me taking some provisions for the journey.
Yeah, if you guys want to raid the buffet.
Yeah, that's all our food. That's all our rations.
Imagine
Packing
Dayla
up
holds open the bag of holding, just shoving it all in.
I'm gonna wander over to my siblings whilst this is going on. I'm just gonna pull them into a little circle. I'm gonna well, I'm heading north tonight.
North.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Borskaya Bridge.
They all
What
like
for?
look. Take a look. Yeah, one of them says what for.
I don't know if you heard about that business in the High Hall, but we're hunting down the assassins behind the. So.
Right. One of your brothers says, go to Father's actual grave then, and pay your respects over there.
Yes,
For all of us.
You know where it is, yeah.
I assume there'll be a place there where you'll
There's
be
like
able
a
to find him.
graveyard of warriors there.
There should be somewhere there where you
Okay.
can find.
Yeah, I'll,
Take these
pay-
sausage rolls with you.
Pay the family's respects in our stead,
I will.
because we can't all make a 6-day journey to
No.
Borskaya Bridge. We will at some point, but it's nearly winter. We'll do it in the spring.
Yes.
Especially not if there's a super evil cult there.
Well, exactly.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yes.
Anything you want me to take to put at the grave, or?
A sausage roll. Father always loved a good sausage roll.
Eleanor will give you a brooch of hers. Robert will give you one of his arrows. And would Alistair give Michael? Because you're Alistair.
Like a dagger that was, yeah, like a present from his father.
It's giving it back now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Out of respect.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
With
do
that,
Yep.
with that done, you guys head over to the Grand Duke's place, I guess.
Yes.
Yep.
Knock on the door. One of his assistants opens the door.
It's not Jeffrey, is it?
It's not Jeffrey, no.
Oh.
Well, I don't need a horse, so.
You-
I just.
He's got his little wolf thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got my.
yeah,
wolf
but don't
thing,
you
yeah.
want to save that? You know.
No, I don't need to. Can't read
So
you,
what are you saying to the aide of the door?
We need horses.
And who are you?
We're the people that saved what's his face. Alder.
We're
Just-
hunting down the assassins who attempted to murder the Grand Duke the other night, and my compatriots are in need of some horses to travel north to Borskaya Bridge, and we were hoping that in return for, as a small boon, we would be able to be provided with some horses to make this journey, so we can prevent any such assassinations upon his lordship's life.
Yeah, what he
And some
said.
enchanted crossbow bolts.
Read.
And some
Is it-
money would be nice as
He
well.
says, one moment, and he heads off. Comes back with the Grand Duke, who says, by all means, you are more than welcome to pick from my stables. There are some fine mounts there. You should be able to find what you're looking for.
Thank you, sir. I'll bow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so the 4 of you who are picking ponies/horses can, take one easily enough.
I want a black one.
Easily done.
I'll have a
Can
white
I,
and brown one.
See if I can tell which one's the best one or something.
Sure, make an animal handling check.
Don't think we've ever done that.
Yeah, it's a rare one, but it does come up. Not really. You're not super familiar with animals. They all look about the same to you.
I just close my eyes and be spinning around yeah, this one.
Nice. Yeah, so you all pick your mounts, saddle up, and meet Sir Rylan at the gates. And then
I summon my direwolf.
ride forth.
Go on to your thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes 10 minutes to summon once.
Yeah,
open, so-
I summon it up.
Yeah, just imagine Tristan just
Do
stunned.
we
Oh,
know
I was,
when
I was going to say actually, Sang's never seen this.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's really cool.
it is, isn't it? He's a good boy.
Where did you get that?
He was he's the spirit of an old companion from my old mercenary company who died with us.
You had a wolf as a companion?
Yeah, we rescued him as a pup in the north and fed him, and he stuck around loyal to us and died with us.
Yeah, we call him Nimrod.
No, we don't.
What is his name?
Nimrod.
That's a good point. Do I have that written down?
Nimrod.
Rylan will turn to you, Reed, and say, "So, Bod, tell me a little bit about yourself."
What?
What did you call me?
You said your name was Bod when last we spoke.
Bod, yeah.
Short for the Blades of
sorry
Trust.
about that. Oh yeah, Bod, yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows that's not your actual name. He's messing, but
You can call me Bod though.
oh,
That
I
is
will.
my name.
But that is my name. That's officially what I'm calling you. If I am in need, I will say, "Bod, come hither."
Cool. I was gonna say, can I call you Land?
Land,
Your name's
Lan?
Ryland, right?
Rylan.
Oh, can I call you Lan?
Lan is a fitting name.
Cool.
I accept.
Alright. Rylan. So, what did you ask me?
I just wanted to know a little bit about you, a little bit about all of you, really. I assume you've all come from humble beginnings, as many an adventurer does.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. I mean, she
She.
is. I always misgender her. But yeah, she's proper weird. We literally have no idea anything about her. Like, she's just along for the ride. She just decided to help us, and like up in the north, like
Well, we did save her
millions
life.
of leagues away. Yeah, did we? We
Yeah.
healed her, didn't we?
Yeah, we saved her life.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, but no, she's just stuck around since. It's just very bizarre.
Okay.
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Fair enough. Well, let's get going. You guys are riding. On the 6 days ride,
Yay!
you're all practicing whatever you're learning at the time. I think
Nice. Yeah.
I have it written down somewhere, maybe. Dela is learning Forgery Kit. Rogar's learning Giant. That's what I've got written. What about
Rogar
me?
isn't here, so.
Yeah, no, but am I missing anything from anyone?
I don't
Yeah,
Is
think
you
so.
someone
this is
learning
from
Orc
me.
or something?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Ulfgar's teaching you Orc.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll write that.
I've learnt Tinker Tools, so I've done that now. It's just
Yeah.
Orcish.
Okay, cool. Don't think it's
Ulfgar,
quite
you're not
enough
a
time
great
for check.
teacher.
No, you're a shit student.
Oh.
By the way,
That's
how are
what
we
a
getting
shit
there? Are we
teacher would
going
say.
like to here and then up here? Or are we just
Uh,
going straight across?
You would go to, well, you'd sort of go probably like to here, then to there.
Mm,
Be
okay,
like a curvy.
just for that. Law.
How do you guys do that pointy thing on the arrows? I've always wondered how you do that.
Right click, and then it like makes a stop. As long you have to
Yeah,
be
but
holding left click.
Okay, so you don't hold.
So you're holding left click to do this,
Then right
and then
click.
whenever
Keep
you right
holding
click,
left.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, I only just figured out
That's
how to do it.
sick.
wow,
Oh my god,
nearly 100 sessions into this game.
that is sick. Oh my god, I can be a part of the
Oh, for goodness
pointings
sake.
now. I was
Should've
so
told him.
self-conscious to do it. I've just been watching you guys, just like, oh, yes, I can do it now. I can do it.
Don't draw
sick.
any not YouTube worthy symbols or
yes.
anything.
Mate, that's coming.
So along the road, Rylan will say,
Do I have to roll? Sorry for the forgery thing.
not yet. I'll double check it for next session. I don't think 10 days will have passed since you started just
Okay.
yet. So
I was gonna say, is there a
quite.
default amount if you keep rolling really bad?
If you keep rolling really bad, you just takes you a while to learn it. I mean, things take time to learn, like in
Yeah.
real life.
Even if like you're rolling bad, is there a default amount of time that you can eventually learn something?
Thankfully, with skill
No,
share.
No, theoretically, you could just suck at learning that thing
Good
and just
perfect
be bad at
segue.
it, and just
Damn.
and just spend your life trying to learn this thing but not learn it, because that happens.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
but I mean, over enough amount of time, chances are you're going to roll 3 successful checks.
Yes. Have hope. There's always hope.
hmm
Always hope to be able to help.
And what was Lion Man gonna say?
Yeah, he was just going to sort of Rylan was just going to tell you a little bit about himself and say,
No one asked you, Rylan.
"Whoa, no need for that."
Okay.
Person who no one knows anything about.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have an interesting backstory doesn't mean that I don't. I hear you asking, "Whoa, Sir Rylan, how did you become the leader of such a prestigious order?" I'm glad you asked, random lady.
Just round the
I-
campfire one evening.
Yeah, basically around the campfire one evening. You say, I grew up in the Shillmaster Forest, far to the south. I grew up in a tribe, a very small group of people, far from civilization. However, one day when we were attacked, I defended my people, and Torm's light shone upon me. It was then that I knew that I was destined for greater things.
Like, did it literally shine on you?
Oh, literally shone upon me. Shone upon my spear, to be specific. And he shows you the spear,
Ooh.
and you can see it's a very fancy spear. This is not your run of the mill spear.
It's a fancy spear.
Yeah. Yes, it has a couple of tricks up its sleeve. Eventually, I made my way to El Turo, where Torm sent me, and rose my way up the ranks. Everybody thought it was rather ironic that a literal golden lion was leading the order of the golden lion, but I like it. I think it's fit.
I don't think that's more ironic. That's more like fitting, isn't it?
Yes, well, it's also ironic.
Well, isn't it ironic if you were like not a lion and also not gold? Wouldn't it be like the opposite? Would be ironic.
That would be normal. There's like barely any of my kind.
No, but
in
what
existence.
I'm saying is that ironic is normally something that is the opposite, isn't it?
Perhaps. We'll have to look up a dictionary when we get to Force Coverage.
Because that's been confusing me for a while.
Boy, you don't even know the alphabet. So yes, journey is made. I imagine the Indiana Jones music playing.
Da, 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 da.
And it's like
Journey,
or some of the Indiana Jones music. There is a specific travel theme.
Am I meant to assume from the usage of the arcane soundtrack that Alteral's actually Piltover?
I made that players myself, and it's just sort of supposed to represent, the high society in Piltover.
Yeah.
It's not like a city of progress with loads of,
Heimerdinger ring around with
yeah, it's not like a place of
learning.
arcanists and what are they called? Artificers, which is essentially what the people in Arcane are. So, riding up to Borsky Bridge. Is it?
And we're gonna
Yes.
split up and do our thing.
What's
Look,
the
guys,
weather like,
it's
by the way?
Osgiliath.
The weather.
Yeah.
It's nippy. It's not too bad. I mean, it's right now. You'd just be moving into the start of November.
How windy is it?
You are in the south, though.
It's Storm,
There's a little-
it's Storm Eunice going on.
There's a little bit of a breeze, we'll say. But this is like from a distance as you're like cresting the hill overlooking Borsky Bridge, so you've still got time to split up. But Rylan says, Borsky Bridge. It was here, in the midst of a wilderness with nothing to set it apart for greatness, that a mortal man murdered Baal, the god of murder. This man's name was Cyric, and he himself was elevated to godhood. Now, a statue of each of them stands at either side of the bridge, tall and mighty.
Which one is which?
On your side of the bridge would be Baal. On the other side would
Which
be
side
Cyric.
is our side?
The southern side.
Which is
Are you on the photo?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
is this not? Oh, I see. I thought this was a picture of it. Exactly.
this is an official picture. Well, it's
Oh, right.
it's
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 just
what I
a
could
Real
find.
picture.
Well, I'm
I-
assuming that like the town is on the south side, right?
Yes.
So this is the south.
So as you are approaching as well, see, even a century later, the rivers around here still run black and foul for miles west of the bridge. That's from where Baal's blood was spilt into the waters.
Pretty
S-
freaky place.
Cyric, by the way, is like the god of like thieves or something. I can't actually remember, but he stabbed him in the back, so he's known as like a bit of a trickster. Let me just double actually.
The god of
S-
I
backstabbing.
guess that would be the guy on the left.
Daylight, you would like this guy.
Yeah, probably. God of lies, trickery, and strife. Yeah. It's an aspiring tale that anyone can rise up to become a god if they do.
If they're trickery enough.
Yeah.
If they roll on that 20.
Quite so. So yeah, you guys can split up and enter separately if you
Yeah,
wish.
Let's do that.
Can I like brief Sir Ryland that we're looking for Andrea? That's
Yeah.
like the person that
And
Randall told us
don't
about.
forget the hand symbol.
The hand symbol, yeah. Was it a black hand?
So,
I think so.
Yes.
well, at the tavern, I found it with a detect magic.
So it won't be visible.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, I could always just detect evil and sniff it out.
Oh yeah, if you.
I was
can
going to
detect
say
evil.
That also, I can also do that.
Yep.
So around.
like their symbol is a black hand, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, but the last one we found was invisible.
They wouldn't happen to have someone by the name of Gavrilo Princep working for them.
This
a
isn't.
history joke.
I mean,
Well, they
almost-
did- they
almost
did-
assassinate
yeah,
an archduke.
yeah.
They did. Oh my god! I swear that wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Oh, that
amazing.
assassin's name
Patrick.
should have been Princep.
No! Oh, if I'd have
We
thought
missed,
that
we missed
through,
the chance
for
there.
this.
I would
Mm.
so have made that assassination attempt like in a horse and carriage going through the city. If that, oh, damn
We
it.
missed out on an opportunity there.
Next time, baby.
That's funny.
Yeah, that
That's
is
a good
really
one.
funny.
Yeah.
Who's going in first then?
I think the others are, aren't they?
Our group.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's split up and search for clues.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head on into.
So
Can we
Um,
take Tristan's wolf as Scooby Doo?
No.
No.
Yoinks!
Yoinked.
Just-
Giant wolf.
Scooby's never said yoinks.
Hasn't he?
No.
I don't think so.
Scooby just goes
Who's
raggy.
Yoink?
it's Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Uh,
isn't that-
Well,
that's
Zoinks
Velma.
is Velma's
Velma,
thing.
yeah.
Velma. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I thought Shaggy said it as well.
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
yeah,
I think
no,
Scooby-
yeah,
well,
he says Zoinks.
okay.
Scoob.
Well, Scoob would say roinks. So.
Roinks. Yeah.
Rag-
yeah, yeah.
Raggy.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Actually, passed by a guy smoking some pipeweed with his dog.
What
What do you
how
wanna do?
many buildings are there? Would there be like enough time to like walk around like before detect magic wears off?
So there's probably a couple of hundred.
So, do we see any like obviously suspicious people watching us as we ride in?
Can we be in a
Make it-
disguise?
If you
Like
want.
just wearing a robe, so we don't stand out of the crowd. Stand out, you know.
I think we don't stand out too much anyway. Not like Tristan with his flashy golden armor.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ulfgar's
Right,
got
wolf.
pretty nice flashy armor himself.
He's a dwarf.
But it's not like golden, and obviously, and he's a dwarf, so it's not like a.
I was gonna say, can he wear a robe? Just so we're a bit more
Yeah, maybe he
subtle.
could wear a robe so
Yeah,
it
he
covers
can-
his armor. Yeah.
I'm sure he can throw a cloak over him. Which
You borrow one of mine.
yeah, you guys would ride on in, get a few looks from people, see most of the whatever damage was done here recently has been cleared up and sorted.
Is
You
there a
are.
tavern or inn?
Which is it, Patrick?
Oh no! Yeah, make a. Well, what are you doing first? Are you looking for suspicious people?
Yeah, yeah.
Make a perception or an insight check. Insight. You have a look around. No one seems like evil per se. You see a few people that look quite like underfed, almost like quite lean, and like they've fallen on hard times.
I'll just offer
But-
them some like sausage rolls just for their trouble.
Nice.
We've got from the banquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you start offering it to one, like a bunch start coming. Just like yo, can I have some as well.
I'm like,
these are
oi!
6 days old and like they haven't been like refrigerated or anything, so they're probably just got some food
They're all
poisoning.
gonna
Oh yeah.
die.
Well, yeah. In that case, then the first one would take one look at it and go, "No, I'm alright." But yeah, you don't see anyone suspicious necessarily. Making your way to the local inn/tavern. There we go. Cover my bases there.
Combined.
Yeah, we'll say like there's like an inside and then a tavern side.
Nice.
Yeah, you make your way in. It seems like pretty empty. There's like a couple patrons drinking, but not many people.
Has Daylight already cast Detect Magic?
No, not yet.
I mean, the last time they had one at an inn, so maybe their
Yeah, that's what I was
secret
There was
lair
also
is
a power.
also. Yeah.
All the lights went out as well, so we could ask around for whether anyone's
That's a
had
bit
that recently.
obvious, though.
Well, first of all, you notice this particular inn/tavern doesn't have any like drift globes, any magical lights. Everything in here seems practical flame.
Oh.
Which I mean, that can still be magically metal, but
Should we buy some rooms or something?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and buy some rooms.
okay, they are pretty cheap here. 5 silver for the night.
Make it
Nice.
1 silver.
No. 5 silver's already dirt cheap.
Fine. How many silvers is it to gold?
10.
10.
So yeah, the 4 of you purchase some rooms for the night. So if you can mark that off of Ulfgar's for me, Tristan.
Oh yeah, how much?
5 silver.
5 silver. Oh mate, mate, I
I
don't
know,
think you can
Cole's
afford
gonna be pissed.
that. I don't think you can afford that.
Then shall we sit at the bar and have a chat with the innkeeper?
Yeah, if you want. He says,
So can I just like
Mhm.
cast detect magic and then just like walk like just around like the inside and then around the outside as well?
you do a quick run on the inside, run on the outside. Don't pick up anything there. Do you then want to just start wandering around the town?
I'll just wander around the streets then.
Cool. I'll say you're doing that. Is anyone
Towns,
going with
just alleys and stuff.
anyone going with Dayla, or is this just Dayla?
I'll go with daylight if he allows it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and in that case, Ulfgar will stay with Sang, as Sang is chatting.
Going up the tavern keep.
Mhm.
Are we doing that now?
All right there, miss.
Hello, sir. So, business been good recently?
I don't know if you've heard, but I've just been attacked recently, so no.
Oh,
Things
really?
Things
Who
have
attacked you?
not been too great around here. Those bloody serpent folk from Forest of Worms.
Oh, I think I did hear something about that.
It was
Well,
it was a nasty battle. We basically besieged for a whole day. Plus half the town went mad, started attacking each other. It was
really?
chaos. Aye.
Sounds very strange. What happened to those people who went mad? Did they all die? Or...
There was an adventuring party that were here at the time. They dealt with it. I assume they've all left by now. And
Well, what happened to the townspeople?
a halfling steps up behind and says, "Not all of them." He sees smoking a pipe. This particular halfling looks from his garb to be a ranger of some kind, and he just like gives a little nod and a wink to you, Sang. Says,
Hello.
"Greetings." Asking
Who might
around
you
about the name's Flynn Darkfoot. He taps his boots. And you?
I see. I'm Sang.
Sang.
Shall Sang.
And what business brings you here? Asking questions.
Well, we're just a little group of adventurers and we're just on our way north.
Very well. Well, you've missed all the action, I'm afraid.
Well, seeing as we're all just chilling here, why don't you tell me what happened?
I don't really know who you are. So not just yet. Let's, how about you buy me a drink?
What do you have?
I'll just... The cheapest ale that's going.
Off, guys, it's on you.
He checks his pockets and goes, just like gives a shrug to say,
Wolfguard be like, I've got 2,000 gold and I ain't spending on anything.
Fine. What's the cheapest ale?
You know what, Sang? I've just remembered how little money you have. Ulfgar will pay for. Ulfgar will pay for this. We'll say
You've
it's.
only got 2,000 gold.
Yeah, we'll say he pays. I don't know, a silver for a round of 3. Connor won't miss a silver.
Is that good enough for you now, Mr. Flynn?
Sure. Yeah, like says, let's take a wander outside. Heads out. Meanwhile, we'll head to Tristan and Rylan.
Yep.
You guys riding in, going immediately to Fort Tamil, which is like a small fort set up next to the bridge, where the Order of the Companion, the Paladins, reside. He says, since you're a new initiate here, I'll leave the talking to you. See how you get on.
Okay.
Splendid. He just sort of grins to himself.
Yeah, you just don't want to talk to him, do you?
Look, a Leonin can be a little off-putting to some people.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, come on. I used to lead a mercenary company, so that's.
Used to.
I still do.
Don't you still do that?
Well, yeah, you guys don't actually see me as a leader, so.
Make a. Well, actually, no. You don't really need to make a perception check. Looking at the garrison, Tristan. You can see a lot of it's made up by like a lot of like youngsters, and then a lot of like grizzled veterans. There's no real in between.
There's no in between.
Yeah, you assume this maybe because a lot of the good soldiers recently died, and they've just sort of been filled in by the blanks. But as you head on through, you're easily let in given the garb that you're wearing. You are led through to a captain. See, she is stern-faced, dark hair. Turns to the two of you, gives a salute.
Yep, salute back.
Golden Lion members, this is certainly interesting. What brings you here?
What time of day is it?
We'll say it's middle of the day.
All right, I'll just say good afternoon. Good afternoon, Captain. My name's Sir Tristan Waters, and this is Sir Rylan. We've just come along from El Terrell.
Name's Imrea.
No, I'm just here to. We're here to check up on the garrison after the attack, and I'm here to pay respects to my father's grave, who died here as well. And we're gonna be.
I'm sorry for your loss. What was his name?
It's Captain Rowan Waters.
I didn't know him well. I only in passing. But, he seemed a good man. Had the respect of all his troops.
That sounds about right.
Well, you say you're looking for what was that? Sorry.
I'll be looking for his grave for me. And...
His grave.
Yes.
Yes, I can certainly show you to that this way. And she leads you out, and like just behind the fort is a quite a sizable graveyard, and she takes you to it.
Yep.
As you're walking though, Sir Rylan will say, "We're also here on business, looking for a potential cult, maybe." Says, "Oh yes, there was a cult. I think the Wormwood Warden. So you shouldn't have to worry about that."
That's interesting. I'll look at Sir Rylan and I'll just like kind of shake my head a little bit.
She says, "I think most of the Wormwood Wardens took off. I think a couple of them might have stuck around in town."
Can I perform an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
This is kind of weird.
23. She seems honest enough.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you are led to the grave, Rowan Waters.
Yep.
Well, I'll leave you to it. If there's anything else you need me for, you'll find me at the fort.
Yeah, thank you, Captain. I'll turn to Sir Ryan and I'll be like, I won't be long.
He just nods, just like goes over to the corner, or not the corner, field, but
Yeah.
he wanders off a short distance.
Yep. No. I'll kind of kneel at the grave and bow my head a bit. And as I look up, if anyone was to be watching, which they're not, but you would actually see stern-faced Tristan start crying a little bit. You know,
A single tear rolls down his face.
not too much, but
Yeah, a little.
enough. You know, and I'll take out the items that my siblings gave me, and I'll plant the arrow in. I'll loop the brooch over the arrow. And then I'll pin a symbol of Torm, my symbol of Torm, to it as well. Lay it down and then put the knife next to it as well, and then I'll scoop some dirt and make enough room and bury it down. And I'll kind of, is it like a headstone or something?
Yeah, it's your classic sort of.
I'll just you know, put my hand on the headstone and sort of can paladins can bless, right?
Yeah, I'll say sure.
Can they turn things holy? Or is that more of a cleric thing?
It's probably more of a cleric thing. I think paladins would probably be able to do it as well, to a lesser extent.
Just kind of like, you know, sort of bless the grave so he can't be raised from the dead. Is that possible?
Sure. What do you say in your blessing?
I'll kind of, you know, call on my power. Hands start glowing a little bit. I'll say, Almighty Torm, hear now the prayer of your faithful servant Tristan. Protect this grave and this good man's remains from desecration of evildoers and those who would wish to use his earthly remains for evil deeds. Yeah.
There's no visible change, but there is a warm breeze that blows past that comforts you.
Yeah, that'll make me cry a little bit more.
Mhm.
I'll wipe my eyes and I'll pat the headstone a couple of times, just, you know, not to worry, Dad. I'll take it from here, sort of thing. And I'll bow my head one more time and then wipe my eyes and move over to Sir Rylan.
As you're about to move over to Sir Rylan, a figure steps out from behind a tree. You see a halfling fellow dressed in ranger's garb. Says, "You must be the one."
I'll cock my head and I'll be like, "The what? I'm sorry, what?"
"Forgive me. My name is Dorigardo." Gives like a very flamboyant bow. Says, "I'm a member of the Wormwood Wardens. Flynn has been looking for."
Flynn?
Ah, yes, the leader of our company. He knew your father well.
Yes. What business did he have with my father?
The two of them fought the Death Knight. It was only thanks to your father that Flynn was able to slay him. Please, I'm not the man you should be speaking. Come, I will lead you to him.
Well, I'll turn to Sir Rylan and I'll be like, well, guess we've got our lead.
Sir Rylan follows behind. And you see Dorigardo is walking with like a spring in his step. Seems like a very, very cheerful chap. Cutting back to Reed and Daylar. Make a investigation or perception check for me, each of you.
Daylar, so how do you feel about all of this shit?
Well, I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Don't really
Okay.
have any thoughts on it right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
He has no thoughts or feelings.
Yeah,
Just business as usual, isn't it?
it's not
Fine.
daylight. It's so much more than that. Okay.
But on those checks, even with the 23, your wanderings do not yield any signs of anything magical. No hands.
Okay, I guess to go back to the tavern.
Mhm.
Win.
Yeah, let's just get drunk, Dayla. Do you get drunk often?
Well, no. I mean,
You like
apart from
it?
that one time where we had that drinking competition. Oh man.
That was fucking great. You want to do that again? But like, with all the like poor people outside.
Make bets with them.
Yeah, but yeah, let's play the. Let's not go
Take
there.
everything they have.
Yeah. Let's get them all drunk. Let's get the whole town drunk. We don't have food for them, but we can get them booze. How about that?
I mean, you'll have to ask them.
Oh, they'll love it.
But
I
yeah,
think we're gonna do
you guys, I guess, just like head back to the tavern then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I said tavern. Deal with it.
In.
It's an
Slash
in/tavern, so I covered my
Yeah.
bases. But going back to you saying, after Blinn finishes his mug of ale, says, so what was it you wanted to know again?
Yeah, about these things that have been going on, especially about these like the townsfolk going a bit crazy. Like what happened with that?
Ah, yes. So we were here during the battle, of course, helping out. All of a sudden, the people, their eyes turned green. Kind of looked like those of a snake's with like the thin iris. If you understand what I mean. We held them off for a little while. Didn't want to kill anyone unnecessarily, and eventually found out that some cultists were behind it. It wasn't actually me who did this personally. I only heard about this after the fact. It was actually my friend Dorigado who did most of the work. He and a gnomish wizard in our group called Gurky discovered a small group of cultists with dark robes whispering incantation.
What kind of language were they speaking?
We don't know, but what we do know is we found them, we stopped them, and once the cultists were defeated, the spell faded, and that was that.
And you haven't seen any more cultists since?
No, we think we dealt with them.
Did you notice any symbols on them or anything?
Yes, they were cultists of Bane. They bore the hand. If you're familiar with it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Ooh, very mysterious. Well,
And nothing
Yes.
else unusual has happened at all here recently.
no, not since. Most of my my adventuring party has gone, headed south, but my companion and I have stuck around.
For what reason?
That's personal.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
See, is he hiding something? Well, I mean, obviously he is.
I mean, yeah, he's
Is
telling
it
you
like
he's hiding something.
Is it like something bad, or is it just something like? he
There's
just doesn't
no,
want-
there's never a way an
With
insight
insight?
check would
Okay.
tell you
fine.
that.
Might be.
Yeah,
You can tell that he is hiding something.
yeah. He's told you, hey, I'm hiding something from you.
That's a bit suspicious.
Do you say that?
Or maybe
No,
an
I'm
inside
just
check
thinking-
that
Okay.
he's actually not hiding anything. but, like-
Psych.
Reverse psychology.
So you
Oh.
assume you were not going to say what these personal reasons are.
No, they are my business. As I'm sure you have your own. Yes.
Maybe, maybe not.
Again, very mysterious. You are an intriguing lady.
Thank you, I think.
Well, thanks for the ale, and I hope I was informative.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, now this is just getting ridiculous.
He just walks off.
At this point, we'll say Reed and Daylight return.
Okay, how much can we go to the bar? Ask the bar person how much food do they have in their stores. How much money would it cost to buy all of it, and beer?
All of
How
it.
much? How much money would it cost to buy all your food and all your beer?
Who do you think you are, Harry Potter on the bloody train?
Yeah, we'll take the lot.
Well, I
My
mean,
name's-
we have quite the store here. I don't really want to give it all away. What's this
Why
for,
not?
if you don't mind me asking?
Well, all the people outside, they need food and drink, right?
A
Like
few,
Scrawny and that.
a few of them might. I know there's been a lot of slaves escaping from over in the Wormwood.
Yeah. Well, these guys need food, right?
Sure, yeah. If you want to purchase some meals for them, you can. I don't really want to empty out my stock.
How much would it be to empty it out?
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna get. Come on, man.
Of course, I
I'm not
know.
trying to
But
persuade him. I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just asking. I just want to know.
You're persuading him to tell you.
Yeah.
say 210, 220 gold.
All right. I'll take 100 gold's worth of food, and I'll fucking give it to everybody out in the streets.
I mean, there's
How
a lot
about
of this. A lot of this food needs to be cooked. It's not just can't just give it to them.
Bag it up. Get it on the pan.
All right, young master.
100 gold. Start feeding these people.
I mean,
Pronto, please.
Do you cook?
As a matter of fact.
A couple extra hands in the kitchen would help this go a lot quicker.
Yep, I'm on it. Get me in the kitchen. Have you got an apron?
I do.
Nice.
Find
and
you a suitable sized apron.
and a hat.
Yeah. Do you put this hat on over the top of your current hat?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna start cooking. Dayla, let me know when you guys need me. I'm doing some humanitarian shit.
While he's doing that, I'll just tell Dayla what I just found out.
You found out that the guy didn't want to tell you something?
Well, that they think that the cult was here, but they think that they killed them all, and then that guy is here for.
I assume. Have you left the
reason.
guy at this point?
Yeah. I think he
Okay.
went off, didn't he? Didn't he? walk
Yeah,
off?
You said he-
Yeah.
oh, wait,
Yeah.
Yeah,
did you
It-
say?
I don't remember if I did. If in that case, I did. It's left.
I
It
thought I
just
had happened.
disappears.
He is a halfling. He did just kind of vanish on.
Mm.
They do that.
Tristan, as you're walking down the street, Dorogado says, "Ah, it is Flynn. Flynn." He waves, beckons him over. He says, "Flynn, this is Rowan's son." Flynn says, "Tristan,
Yes.
ah,
That'd be me.
come with me. You're the man I've been waiting to see. I kind of hoped you'd show up sooner or later, given that this was where your father passed away.
Yes.
He and I were good friends.
So I've been told.
Yes, my adventuring company patrols this area regularly, and he and I have met on many an occasion, shared many a laugh, and we fought together during the battle. It was only thanks to him that I was able to put an arrow through that damn knight's eye.
2 death knights, 2 waters. Hmm.
To be clear, I had the finishing blow, but it was only thanks to you. And
Yeah. I slew my one.
he asked me to give you this. Why I've stuck around. He hands you a ring that you would know to be your father's ring. It's
What does it do?
Instantly kills you.
It's like, it doesn't do anything. It's just useless.
he hands you a ring, with an image of a sword stabbing down through a minotaur's head. The ring isn't like magical or anything; it doesn't do anything per
Alright.
se. But you know from like stories from your father, because he would have had this ring throughout his life, that this was all he has left of his mother, and his old life essentially. His mother died when he was young, and all he has of her is the.
Yep. I'll say thank you.
Mhm.
I'll put the ring on. Can I try not to like let a tear out?
Yeah.
What
You
do I
can.
need to
I'll say
roll for that?
Is that a roll?
you
Like-
Roll the
you-
Constitution saving throw.
no, you don't need to roll. Yeah, it's got it's a pretty pretty nice ring. Again, image of a sword stabbing down through a Minotaur's head. Pretty cool.
Pretty badass.
I'll put it on.
Yeah, it says, I gotta say, I'm really glad you showed up. I could have been waiting for a long time.
Yes, well, plenty of coincidences have led us here.
Yes, are you here just to see the grave?
Golden Lion business as well.
Golden Lion. Impressive.
I mean, yeah, I gestured to my armor. I thought that would have given it away. And you know, the
Well,
Golden
yes, of
Lion
course,
standing
but,
behind me.
I wasn't aware. Your father never mentioned it.
He didn't know. I was knighted only a few days ago.
Ah. Well, if you care to share a drink or two this evening, I'd be more than happy to. Be good to get to know the son of one of my good dear friends.
Yes. You missed his funeral, by the way.
Oh, the one up in El Toro, yes. I heard about it. So
It was
wanted to...
it was a funeral.
it existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some cake.
Some sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, give him the sausage rolls, that'd be more.
Mother, yes, so she's a bit upset.
Understand.
But the others are there with her now, and I'm here.
Dorogado then says to Flynn, "Does this mean we get to leave now?" He says, "We'll leave, and we'll give it a couple of days, maybe. Sorry, the rest of our adventuring troop is probably kind of waiting for us at the but we'll get to it. So.
Yeah.
Come to the tavern. Slash in."
Okay, let's go.
And yeah, you guys make your way there. I imagine Reed is hard at work, got like a frying pan in each hand, just like
This food isn't gonna cook itself!
yeah. Perfect.
We need more people!
But yeah,
Can there be like a little shitty chef, like a little assistant?
yeah, I'll be the little assistant. Yes, chef.
We're like, more! Fry
Yes,
more
chef.
sausages!
Yes, chef. Yes.
What's wrong with your voice?
It sounds like Mason when he's having a fit.
Eventually, you guys do start getting the food out to people, and they are very, very grateful
Yeah.
for the meal. You're all now regrouped.
Alright.
Is that halfling with Tristan?
They came to the tavern. They're currently just like off train themselves.
And I wish to explain to Tristan what I found out.
Okay, so you found out that he's got his personal reasons were probably waiting for me.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, he seemed pretty suspicious, but maybe that's just it.
Yeah, I mean, he was very good friends with my father, so...
Or so he says.
I believe him. My dad wouldn't have given him this ring for no reason, so...
Well, either way, he said the cult have been eliminated, but
Oh, we know that's
clearly that shouldn't be the case.
Tristan,
Yes.
at this point, you feel an overbearing presence of evil, like to the point where like it hurts your head.
I turned
and-
to Sir Rylan.
I was gonna say you can see he turns immediately to you as well. He's feeling it as well. He
Yeah.
immediately.
There's
Yeah.
something here.
Does he go, I sense it too.
Who's cooking?
The tiramisu, it's evil. But no, yeah, something is very wrong. He immediately steps out of the tavern and
Yeah, I follow him.
looking at the streets.
Does it direct us anywhere?
60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, using divine smite. Not divine
Sense.
divine sense.
Divine sense, yeah.
Yeah, using divine sense. Don't pick up anything at first. Then you pick up something just behind you, but then it's also on the other side, and then it's all around you. And you see
Draw my
slowly
sword.
as the people who are currently eating this food twitch, and then their eyes turn snake-like.
Oh, good
And
job I
this-
drawn
this
my
ha- this-
sword.
This isn't happening to everyone, but it's happening across the town. Flynn and Dorogado immediately rush out. Flynn says, "This is what it was like before. Please, don't kill them. They can be saved."
Alright.
Hmm.
At this point, you
What's
hear
that?
the bells of start ringing. The bells being from Fort Tamil, which overlooks the bridge.
Yeah.
What are people doing?
I draw my sword quickly.
Looks like that bell means something's being attacked or something.
Can we see the bridge from here?
You can probably see like this. Yeah, you can probably see it in the distance.
Is anyone crossing it? Like any attack force coming across?
You wouldn't really be able to see
Right.
from here because you'd see like the back of the statue because it's obviously a massive
Oh,
tall
yeah.
statue blocking one side of it. So you wouldn't be able to see beyond
Okay,
that.
I'll turn to Sir Ryland and be like, we need to get to the fort.
Yes.
Marshal
Quickly!
the person. Yep.
Yeah, Flynn and Doragata say, don't worry, we'll deal with this, right? Doragata's like, sure, I guess so.
Yeah.
And they start like trying to like non-violently or non-lethally, I should say, like deal with these mind-controlled citizens who haven't actually started attacking yet. They've just like started twitching and convulsing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As you guys are sprinting towards the bridge, you and Sir Ryland both pick up an immediate sense in a building to your left,
Yep. Turn there.
specifically from beneath the building.
Beneath it. Okay.
Mhm.
What's the door like?
Use your detect magic data.
Examining the building, it looks like it's been boarded
Are we
up,
all there?
like it's been recently damaged,
I
so
assume
like it's just been all completely boarded up.
So is the door bashable down? Can we bash
I
it
mean,
down?
there's like wooden panels over the front of it, but you could.
But I'm
you
a
know-
knight in plate armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Ulfgar has his hammer.
also Ulfgar exists as well. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
So are the others with us then?
I mean, he knocked down a.
Yeah, I assume everyone's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ulfgar, knock it down.
Right? He just one smash just obliterates the door.
Yeah. Step
you guys-
inside. Can I?
Yeah, you
Search
guys
for traps.
make an investigation check. Whoever wants to search for traps.
Daylight.
So Daylar's going in first.
Well, I would have thought Ulfgar would be the one going in first. But do you want
Yeah,
him?
well, he smashed the door down,
Yeah.
but he doesn't necessarily.
Oh, okay.
He's breaching.
It's like
it.
breaching and clear.
Who
He's
wants-
just breach.
Yeah,
there
breach
you
and
go.
clear.
32. Damn.
Oh my goodness. What was that? Natural 19? Yeah. You have a quick look around. Doesn't seem to be any traps. You guys make your way into the building, and it is past 9 o'clock, so I guess we'll end it there.
Oh no, this is getting good.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
All right.
yeah.
Cool.
I think that's a good that's a
Yeah.
good place to.
it is.
I too know it well.
No.
Your son, my lord, is dead.
No, no parent should have to bury a child.
Theoden mumbling in in I don't know, mind controlled words.
Oh, the kind of screaming.
Stormcrow.
I'm pretty sure he calls him Greymane at one point, doesn't he?
The king might, Grima might. I just remember the only thing that Theoden says is, "And why should I welcome you, Gandalf Stormcrow?" A just question, my liege. Late is the hour which this conjurer chooses to appear. Lath spell I name him. Ill news is an ill guest. Be silent. Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. I have not passed through fire and death to bandy crooked words with the sperm. I know it all up.
Nerd.
Oh no. Yeah. And proud of it. Cheers, Gaffer.
Also, we're all playing D&D, so.
Perhaps your fingers would remember their old strength if they grasped your sword.
Oh, I love that scene so much. I wanted Theoden's sword just because of that scene. I'd love to draw it from but I couldn't get one with a sheath, so I didn't bother.
No, my lord. No, my lord. Enough blood has been spilled on his account already.
Mhm.
You would have had me crawling on all fours as something.
Yes, your leechcraft
Your
would have had me
leechcraft,
crawling on all fours like a beast.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Hail, Theoden King!
And then like the really depressed
Oh,
townspeople are just like,
King.
yeah, sure, go on then. they just kneel.
There's like the 20 people that turn
Yeah,
up.
That live in Edoras, yeah.
The miserable people of Edoras.
They really are, aren't they?
They're
Like,
not less miserable in episode
Yeah.
episode 3.
Sorry, I was thinking Star Wars. Like,
Ah, yes, the
Return of
Revenge of the King.
Revenge of the King is my favorite. Flying is for eagles.
Not to worry, we're still flying half a fell beast.
You were meant to destroy the ring, not
Wear it.
put it on.
It's over, Eowyn. I have the high ground.
Don't underestimate my femininity.
When's Paul gonna be back? We can
Oh, no. Okay. These aren't normal B1 battle droids. These are B2 super battle droids. Their armor is
Who
fit.
would say
Their
that?
armor is thick.
I just walked in on some really fucking nerdy shit.
And their lasers,
You don't
their
know the half
lasers
of
are
it.
strong. No, it's like that. It's that scene in the Two Towers when Gimli's like, "Oh, these are Urukai."
I know the
Yeah.
vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great scene.
Ah,
We're
yes,
just,
the two.
crossing together Star Wars.
The
and Lord of the
attack.
Rings.
Yeah, you've got the you've
I
got.
said it was
the,
Revenge of the King.
You've got the
was the third
You've
one.
got the Phantom Fellowship, and the attack
Mhm.
and the Attack of the Towers.
And
The
like a reverse thing.
Wait, hold up.